Man, I'm hungry. It's gonna be a couple hours yet before my husband gets home to make me dinner. I think I'm gonna have some Triscuits.
I'm so glad that Angie decided to read me today. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Food Label, and I'm here to help teach you about what you are eating. Some of the most important things about me is that you want to always read me so you know what you're going to get. As you can see with me today, if you have 6 crackers, that makes 1 serving. But in my whole entire box, there's 13 servings. So you got to make sure you know how much you're eating. So in 6 crackers, there's 120 calories. So again, don't forget the whole food label is only written for those 6 crackers. Then for the total fat in 6 crackers, you get 4 grams. But there's lots of different kinds of fat, and you can see my label tells you all about that. There's saturated fat, trans fat, polyunsaturated fat, and monounsaturated fat. Remember, the polyunsaturated fat and monounsaturated fat are the good ones for you. As Mr. Food Label, I also teach you about your cholesterol, sodium, potassium, protein, and total carbohydrates. There's only 130 milligrams of sodium and 0 cholesterol in 6 crackers, where our total carbohydrates, there's 20 grams and even 3 grams of fiber. One thing to remember is you can see there's some words in bold letters on me and some underneath those bold words. What that means for total carbohydrates, for example, is that the dietary fiber and the sugars are already accounted in the total carbohydrate number. Isn't it cool how much information I can give you? And then of course for the protein, in 6 crackers you already get 3 grams of protein. That's pretty cool. I'm a pretty well-rounded snack. Remember, the percentages on the right-hand side of me are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So that's usually for a man. And being Mr. Food Label, I'm sorry I'm a little bit biased to men, but females need to just be very aware of that so that they don't overdo how much they're eating when they're reading me.
Well, Mr. Food Label, thank you so much for educating me today. So now I know I can have 6 crackers for 120 calories, but I think I'm going to cut that in half and have 3 for 60 calories, and I'm going to round that with a low-fat piece of string cheese for another 60 calories, the total still being 120 for a well-rounded, balanced snack.
Thanks so much for reading me, Angie.
You're welcome, Mr. Food Label.